there is a deceptive symmetry in life's moments of triumph. When victory flows, it carries a lightness, as if the universe itself conspires in your favor, each step forward blessed by fortune's smile. But this is not where transformation lives. True metamorphosis dwells in darkness, in those moments when the weight of existence itself bears down with merciless intensity, when modern life strips away our ancient armor, leaving us raw against winds that howl with unprecedented fury. We forge ourselves in pursuit of perfection, relentlessly chasing victory after victory. Yet here lies the deepest wisdom. Man, in all his glory and ambition, remains beautifully imperfect. Our greatness lies not in achieving flawlessness, but in rising again when our mortal nature reveals its limits. Society has constructed a prison of silence around the masculine spirit. We celebrate strength but shun its foundation, the courage to acknowledge our storms, to speak of battles that rage beneath composed exteriors. This is the great deception of our age. Consider the oak that stands alone, proud, unbending, until the storm claims it whole. Yet the grove survives, each tree's roots intertwined, sharing both burden and strength. This is nature's wisdom, written in soil and survival. The truly powerful understand. Seeking counsel is not weakness. It is strategic wisdom. The warrior who fights alone falls alone. But he who builds his legion, who knows when to call upon his allies, he survives to fight greater battles. Your peace is not found in isolation. It lives in the courage to speak your truth, to extend your hand when the weight becomes too great, to acknowledge that even the strongest fortress requires maintenance, repair, restoration. Let others keep their silence. Let them wear their masks of invulnerability until they crack. You must rise beyond this primitive pride. Know your center. Know your limits. Know when to call your counsel of strength. For in this modern arena, true power lies not in stoic silence, but in strategic vulnerability. Not in bearing all weight alone, but in building foundations strong enough to support empires. This is how legends persist, not through solitary strength, but through the wisdom to gather forces when darkness falls. Your greatest allies often emerge in your darkest hours, but only if you have the wisdom to open your gates, to let down your bridges, to signal your need for reinforcement. This is not weakness. This is warfare at its most sophisticated level. Choose this harder path. Be the one who breaks this chain of silent suffering. For in asking for help, you don't just save yourself, you give others permission to save themselves. This is how we evolve. This is how we survive. This is how we triumph. Remember, the universe rewards not just the strong, but the wise. And wisdom begins with accepting our imperfect nature, not as a limitation, but as the very essence that makes our victory so profound. For it is in our imperfection that we find our humanity, and in our humanity that we find our true strength.